How old? Welcome to Heating Geeks and the oldest combi boiler repair on YouTube. Fact. Unless you check and you prove me wrong. So, it all starts with an email. The email goes, I've got a Valent VCW combi boiler over 20 years old. I've got hot water issues for some time and new generation engineers aren't very familiar with it. While running the heating I do get some hot water. This system has hydraulics. Valent mentioned this unit was one of their first models and is quite complex. Failure of hot water may be something to do with servo or servo tube blockages. So what happened was, I read this, and if you know me, you know I quite like the older Valent combis. So generally, an older Valent combi also comes with an older customer who I do like to look after. So I read that and I thought, 20-year-old combi, probably it's either going to be a Turbo Max original with a black front and the green knobs, or failing that, it might be the the Combi Compact, the one before that, the one I done the video on with the 5 PCBs in it, which is actually one of my favourites. So little did I know when I was in the van going there what was waiting for me. If I thought that other job was hard, the one that nearly beat me, this one really did. And also I made some mistakes here, definitely. I could have done things better on this job. So let's get to me in the van. As far as I know, no one else has been out to this boiler. I don't know if the customer might have had a go themselves. I say that because I just got a feeling they may have done that, but I'm not sure. So I'll get there, hopefully, even if I can't get this thing fixed because it's so old and parts aren't available and all that sort of stuff, hopefully I can teach some of you guys who actually care a little bit about it, because this is a rare boiler nowadays, very rare. See you there. So hello, we've got a sign 18 here. I'll tell you exactly how old this is in a minute, when I know. Okay, so this is a 1980 boiler, so it's older than me. So this boiler is 40 years old. We get this front cover off now. What a machine. Hey, what a beast. Oh. The case isn't fitted properly.
Got it?
The case hasn't been fitted properly.
Oh.
By whoever was on it before.
Okay, alright.
They've left it open. Okay, so here's an old one. Diverter valve. Plate heat exchanger, except it's not, it's a little chlorifier. Gas valve, which has got a servo on it. That pin moves in and out on that via pump pressure off these capillary tubes. Now, whoever worked on this before didn't close up the combustion chamber properly. This is open at the back here. So this boiler is not room sealed anymore. Hope you can see that nice and clearly in there. That's completely open. 2 expansion vessels. See them? Look at that. They used to come with valence. Eh? Now Worcester make you buy them separately. Fingers crossed we haven't got any electrical issues here. I don't fancy pulling all them boards out of there. And there's our water valve. This is what tells the boiler you're running a hot tap. For all those playing along at home, there's the data badge. The second 2 digits. It's a 1980 boiler, it's older than me. That's how the case should look. Should be pushed in. Not like that. Pilot's lit. So, first thing I'm going to have to do is get the case back on. Now this is a balanced flue combi. There's the flute. And we're just going to check the back of the boiler to make sure that's not leaking. And it's not.
But maybe commission after that date.
Maybe. Maybe. Okay, let's turn the front off here. Fingers crossed it remains working. I'm just going to put the case back on it properly. Have a visual check inside, and then I'm going to get you to run a hot tap and we see what the boiler does or doesn't do.
One other thing is that, you know, the piezoelectric sparker, when you switch off, it's difficult to get back to it.
Okay,
Fiddle it, yeah.
Wow, that was tight. See here the flue off the top of the boiler isn't meeting. The screw has come out. And this one here is loose. So whoever's been working on this, I mean, let's have a look up there at the heat exchanger. I'm going to put the torch on. Not too bad, eh? Not too bad for a 40-year-old boiler. These are okay. Gauze. This is for the secondary air. Sorry, for the primary air. Look, the customer complained it's hard to relight. Look at that. Hey, look at that for an electrode. So let's get this cleaned up. Clean up the electrode, get the cover back on it, get the flue back together, and we'll go from there. I'm turning it off now. I don't like turning these off, but I have to.
Right.
Gas has stopped. Can't get it to spark.
I know the engineer before, he had a problem to start it. Because
Yeah.
he couldn't...
Yeah, the pilot, this doesn't like...
there is something maybe...
it doesn't spark anymore, yeah? Okay.
but in the end he did manage, but
Yeah,
I don't know how.
yeah, because he took the cover off it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. I'm just going to go and grab a little brush from the van. Serviced every year. First time that time. Let's try again. Every time now. None of this is the reason we're here though. I haven't got to the operation yet. I just checked it over and there was problems. I put the flue back together inside too. Perfect. So now let's see what the customer's problem with the hot water is. So there's a couple of micro switches, one there and one there. So one will be made and one will be unmade when this rod here rises up. Now that rod is controlled via a wax capsule in the bottom of this. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a wax capsule in the bottom of this. It rises, it makes that. Now what actually runs the hot water on this boiler and tells the boiler the hot water is running is the water valve, which is this bit here. When you run a hot tap, there's a big diaphragm in here, up there. It lifts up the pin. Hold on, get this one. You have to undo that when you're changing them. That screws off them rotted in place. So inside here there is going to be another micro switch that this valve acts upon to tell the boiler you're running a hot tap. So that's what we're now going to start checking and see what's going on. Okay, can you run a hot tap for me now please? So I'm going to leave the power off and listen for the micro switches to be made. I heard a click. I heard a click, I've turned the boiler on, nothing happens. I heard a click, I hope you did. I heard another click. Heard another click. So it appears to me that the water valve is working, but inside there, the micro switch is not. So we're going to get into this now. We're going to open it all up in here and see if we can see this micro switch and see what's going on with it. So the power's off. Let's get in here and see what this water valve here is doing in there. Okay, so I've undone the screws here to take this off, but as you see it's behind this top plate. Yeah, and that top plate has the gas going through it. So we have to disconnect the pilot tubes to take this top piece off. That then allows us to take this bottom piece off, that then allows hopefully to see where that water valve goes in. There's a bit to it. So I was able to undo them screws and gingerly let this pop forward, which it did of its own accord, which then allowed me to slip this front panel out, and now in there, and you can see them red micro switches on top of the water valve. And there's a little sheet of paper there that tells you the pin outs of the PCB usually. And if you look in the back there, that looks like an overheat which would stick through the side here. Yeah, and it does. That looks like a button on it there. And it is. So let's see what's going on with the micro switches, if we can. I don't know what else we've got to undo to get to them now. The water valve does look a little bit crusty in there. going to move these out of the way a little bit so we can see what we need to get to in here. Look at that. Beautiful old caps in there, relay, a big transformer. We see how the gas side of it all works, look. How beautiful is all of that? More big micro switches up there. Absolutely lovely. But what we're interested in is simply these micro switches here. Undo that screw there so we can lift the whole lot out. Actually, first thing I'll do, I'll get the customer to run the tap again and we can watch it. You see the pin come out of the water valve in the bottom there, and that should lift the micro switches up. Can you run the hot tap for me, please?
Okay.
Beautiful. So that works. So why doesn't that click on the hot water? Let's have a look. Maybe I'll take you down here now. I've put myself a little witness mark in there so that I know where to refit that micro switch once I take it out. So I'm now going to undo that little screw back there and slide this whole lot out. So the water valve has a little leak on it, which is actually incredibly minor. Here's our problem. The micro switch has burnt out. So let's see if we can get the part. Otherwise we'll have to think outside the box. I'm on a new platform, so I'm on YouTube, Instagram and Facebook. I think Facebook's going to go, but the new platform's called Library. So some of you may be aware of this, I'm sure most people won't be, but it's set up for creators and it's on the blockchain, so it's a bit more open and you can download my videos from there as well for nothing. So if you sign up on Library, you should be able to download my videos from Library so you can keep them for yourself. What do you mean you ain't got parts for a 40-year-old combi in stock? God, these suppliers. Will I even get parts for this? I should have done more checks on the first visit, and I will live to regret that. I did realise this before I went back. It dawned on me that night that, hold on a sec, I could have done far more to prove that this boiler was going to be fixed once I fit the parts, and I didn't. So maybe I'm a bit rusty. Haven't been working much lately. Can we get the boiler fixed for this customer? You're going to have to join me in part 2, where it all goes very like, subscribe, all that other stuff. Remember to check me out on Library, and I'm pretty sure you can download my content on there for free.